Daytona Beach, Florida, at the Food Stamp and Medicaid office. Going to do a First Amendment audit here on this beautiful sunny day. Everybody's having a good day today. Some pretty cool statues. Concrete and sheet metal, looks like. Okay, so this one I'm a little confused about. It's pretty cool. This is fucking awesome. I was wondering what that noise was coming from. Oh.
Oh, do you need help with something?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Okay. You just take a picture just because?
Just because.
Okay. Have a good day.
You do the same. So we'll just take a look and see what it's like.
Trying to figure out what I'm concerned about. They don't like you to buy that. Like, what?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
We're limiting access this week to the public.
If the door's open, I can be in here. I mean,
We were told to limit access this week.
then you guys have to limit to everybody walking in, not just particularly me because you don't like what I'm
Those
doing.
are employees.
Does it say that on the door?
Yes, and if you have right here, you have an appointment.
But you can't enforce a policy if the policy is behind your desk for the public not to be able to see. This is a taxpayer-funded building. I'm well within my rights to be in a public area. I mean, I didn't hear you say anything to anybody else walking in. It was just me. Is there a reason for that, or
We're not allowing access to the public because of that.
then you should shut the doors? I mean, you can't restrict an area if it's not marked restricted.
We're allowing people to come in to appointments if they have them scheduled.
If people are allowed to come in for an appointment, that means everybody's allowed to come in. You can't say you're allowed to come in and you're not. I pay taxes in Volusia County.
You don't have to put us on YouTube or whatever you want to do, but.
No, I'm
you
just-
know, I'm just telling you, this is what our policy is right now, and we were told to issue it now.
Well, you should have the policy on the door so that people know. I mean, you can't tell me as a taxpayer that I can't walk in this building, but somebody else can. I mean, I have business here just like anybody else
I'm
would.
not saying that you can't walk in here, I'm asking if you have state business.
I do have business. I'm doing a story on the building. That is my business.
Okay, that's your business.
I'm a journalist gathering content for a story.
This area here is as far as you're gonna go.
I mean, again, I don't see any restricted area signs, and by state law, if you don't want me into a certain area, you have to mark it restricted or you have to have a locked door. You can't just like make it up as you go along. You have to inform the public of the decisions that are made. Even though I understand there's a crisis going on right now, you still have to be clear in what we're allowed to do and what we're not allowed to do. You can't just make it up because I walked in here with a camera. You know what I mean? I just watched somebody else walk in. You didn't say 2 words to them.
Dude, he challenges everybody who comes in, unless they're an employee.
This is what we have.
You're
You're welcome to fill
read
that
it.
if you like.
Oh, right. But again, it's behind your desk.
Understood.
It doesn't do no good for the people that are.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
No, I mean, to me, that's a piece of paper. That's a policy. Policy doesn't trump the law. Unless there's a judge's order saying that I can't come in this public area, I'm allowed to be in here, regardless of what you're.
You're welcome to be in the lobby.
Oh, that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I'm just taking some pictures of all these publicly funded pictures on the walls and stuff like that. I'm not going down hallways. I'm not going into offices. I'm not hitting the thing. I'm just catching a little bit of air, taking some pictures, and that's it. Hey, I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time, man.
We're not trying to do
Oh, I get it, man. I get it.
I was telling you,
Oh, I get it. But by law,
there's so many people that are so upset about this, man. They want the building to be closed. We're trying to keep the building open. You know, it's really hard.
if you guys mark everything that you're telling me outside the door, that makes the public aware before they walk in the building. You can't walk in and expect me to know what your policy is after I've already been in the building. You know, it's a learning curve for everybody. I don't remember ever going through this in my lifetime, you know, but 3 minutes, I'm out of here, man. I'm just taking pictures of the pictures, and then I'm out of here.
You can take a picture of this if you want. I'm gonna post it.
Nah, I'm good. But you gotta post it. You can't just leave it behind your desk.
Yeah, we just got it. I'll be honest with you.
Can I see that again? Can I take a picture of it?
Sure, why not?
Want that?
Now, is this supposed to be specifically this building or all government buildings?
Don't take that one.
This one?
I'm sorry?
We don't take this.
Well, they're public information. I could do a FOIA request to get it anyway. I mean, it's.
This one is, it's got public, it's got personal numbers on it.
Yeah, that's some of them are private cell phones.
They wouldn't put private cell phones to connect it with your business because I could do a FOIA request for that, and then I could get all the information on their personal phones.
This one,
Just like you guys work for the
it's just for him.
you guys work for the city, I could technically do FOIA requests on all your communications as well.
No, I work for the state.
But the state is funded by taxpayer dollars.
I understand that.
You know?
I know all what you're doing, and I know all about this stuff. So, I mean, you know, and you're right.
Thank you.
You can pull my name up and
Right.
see everything.
I can see your salary and everything. It's not what we're after though. We're just trying to make sure that our First Amendment rights are not stomped on by people up here when we're
We're
just.
not trying to stop people's First Amendment rights. We're trying to keep this building open. And negative publicity, you give us some.
I'm not giving you no.
So
No.
we're looking for positive publicity because we're trying to keep this building open to the public, but we can't right now keep it open to the public because of the virus.
Right, but you have to. They either have to make the decision to close the. They can't restrict access
No, but
to
man, we
the
don't
public.
wanna close that access.
Oh, and that was.
That's why we're trying to keep it open.
Right, you don't want to close it. Everybody wants everything to stay open. You guys want to keep working, keep making your paycheck. But that's where the gray area comes. You know what I mean? What's more important? Like, see, I look at it as they close this building down. How many people are in here are going to go home without a paycheck? I mean, yeah, it sucks, but if they're going to pay you to stand here while nobody's coming in here, that's great.
Most people are working at home right now anyway.
It's terrible. It sucks. Gentlemen, positive review. You guys are good for upstanding with the law. All right, thank you, gentlemen.
Good luck.
It's nice to see people kind of respect our rights, but still want to try to tell you what to do. Pretty cool floor for being a city hall. That's all wide open. Or not a city hall, just a city government building. Well, that's it, guys. What do you think? I'm going to call that a fail. I had to argue my point to proceed with my rights, and that's not cool. But hopefully they're a little more educated today than they were this morning when they woke up. That's it. On to the next one. Oh, there it is. Daytona Beach Regional Service Center. That's where we're at. Happy day, y'all.